this. So if you like read the King James Version of the Bible, throw that shit out. It already said, okay, like this. If you're a Christian, you know that God said you don't put anybody before me. But if you read the King James Version of the Bible, you already know you shouldn't be reading the right book, right? So let me go into my thing about why Jesus died. It's a comedy, but at the same time it's real. Jesus talked a whole lot of shit back in the day to people who didn't like having shit talked to him. He cursed at people, made them feel small. The difference is now is like, back then they didn't have shit, damn motherfucker, grab my ass, balls, or nothing like that. Back in the day it was more like, you serpent, go crawl on your belly, you're not even good enough to drink my swine's food, or, you know, whatever like that. Jesus used to walk around to people. You're not even good enough to be in my Father's house, you swine. Die. And walk away. Just like that. Another time, he just went outside and decided he wanted to walk on water. What's wrong, John? Feeling like a bitch today? You can't walk on water, huh? Goddamn shame. Walk away. It's like this. Everybody knows one of my favorite things to talk about is the story of Jesus and Mary. Now, the story goes, Jesus came up on some people. They were going to stone Mary because she's a whore. And Jesus said, "Yet let ye without sin cast the first stone." No, it didn't happen like that. Everybody knew who Jesus was back in the day before he came across Mary. It was like, first of all, this motherfucker is bringing back people from the dead, killing leprosy, fixing people's credit, a whole bunch of shit. Shit people can't even do right now. So when Jesus came across up there and Mary was there, he was like, I wish a motherfucker would throw a rock at that beautiful woman. You gotta come and talk to me. Niggas dropped a rock. Mary walked with Jesus. It was a whole lot of different things going on. Don't get it misconstrued with like, if you're a devout Christian, you know that Jesus came here and his purpose was to die, period. And it's like the only way to guarantee that or to put that into work is to piss people off, to show them their faults. The only time Jesus ever went into a building that was a building of worship was to tear it down. Think about that. Only time Jesus ever went to a building for worship or of worship was to tear it down. And people were like, oh, because they were sacrificing and gambling and this and that. How come it's 4 offering plates every Sunday? Not saying that I don't love my pastor, but why do I have to pay for him? It's something that Jesus wouldn't even take. Remember, they came to Jesus saying, John, Luke, no, sorry, not Luke, it was John and one of them other motherfuckers, pardon me, for y'all devout Catholics or whatever. Remember, all the disciples left him. They came up to him at this one point, they came up to him with money. He was like, Jesus, they give us money. He was like, man, get that shit back to them. We don't need that. I'm the son of God. What do I need with money? I'm trying to teach these people something. They don't have to pay me anything. I'm here to pay them. Why would you pay somebody to go to heaven when God said you don't have to? That doesn't make any sense. Think about it for a moment. That's why Jesus didn't want a building. You know, he knew us more than we knew ourselves. What's a tithe? The tithe is from the Old Testament. If you're a Christian, you abolish that. Right? Another thing, you women out there. Everybody, there's a lot of things in the Bible that hold women down, even in the New Testament. But get this, even if you hold to the factual, to what's written in the Bible about Jesus saving Mary, Why would a man save a whore from being stoned if he didn't hold a woman in a high regard? Just think on that for a moment. Why would he save a whore from being stoned to death if he didn't think that you were worth it or held you in a high regard? It's not to keep you down, it's to liberate you. Don't get the words misconstrued. It's right there. And the thing is, this is the biggest thing. Because you can find mistakes in the Bible, it's of the enemy's work. It makes you want to go and seek the truth more. Don't let it confine you, let it free you. Ask more questions. Don't question, but ask questions. It's a slight difference. I don't know what else to talk about. Q, chilling. Have a good evening.